All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I don't know if this is going to happen again. I do know I finally need to bite the bullet and buy another better streaming capture setup. Tried fiddling with the settings a little bit and somehow it miraculously disappeared. The problems just went away, so let's hope that's good. Where were we up to? We were trying to get our characters set up properly. That's right. So we took the chain shirt off our ranger and we were going to give that to our rogue. Sorry, we put the chain shirt on our ranger, and the woodsman's outfit is essentially the same as studded leather, so it should increase the armor class of our ranger, of our rogue, by 1. Okay. Let's sell that. And I think we're good everywhere else. That club we're probably going to get rid of soon. Now, healing kits. Oh, how much money did we have left? We have a little bit. Let's buy all that healing stuff. I don't think we need any of the rest of it. And let's buy a wine because we can get a bit of experience for that. All right. We should be in a decent state to go and do the fire beetles and the wolf now. So let's go back into the inn. And let's do the fire beetles. Quick save. There we go. All right, everybody, attack the nearest, please. Who's out of ammo? Did I not buy ammo for my bow? God damn it, I didn't. What an idiot. Got the best damn bow in the game and I didn't buy any ammo for it. Okay, we took a little bit of damage there, but thankfully our cleric can... Oh, what a... terrible selection of spells she's got, and I don't think she can convert those spontaneously to heals. Maybe I should have changed her. I should have picked her spells because we have no healing from her now. When she gets her first level, we're going to drastically start changing her spell list, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll be fine. We can just... She'll probably get another spell that she can learn at next level, in which case we will add Cure Light Wounds to the mix. Alright. Bugs won't be troubling you anymore. Gave us 5 whole gold pieces. Wow. But we did get 100 experience for that, so that is good. Alright. Can't believe I didn't give myself arrows. That is so silly. Alright, let's come over this way. We've got to go to the warehouse and kill this wolf. We do have that quest already. Yes, we do. Oh. She got there quick. Our rogue can come and unlock the door. There we go. In we go. Quick save, everybody. Attack. There we go. We made quick work of that guy, and we get a leather hide out of it. Something else we can sell. Normally I would keep that for potential crafting options, but really leather hide I think is only going to make us leather armor, or studded leather, which we're going to want better than that. And he has given us 25 gold and a dagger. And actually there was a reason why I didn't give any weapon to our rogue, because that dagger there, it's not great, it just gives you a +1 attack bonus. But as a starting weapon for a dagger, it's actually, for a rogue, it's actually pretty good. So that's going to go down on her bar there, as we can quickly switch to. Okay, we've done everything up this end of town. We haven't been into that hut there. We're going to go into there, and there is a guy that wants a drink. He's an absolute drunkard, and I feel bad by feeding his vice, but he gives us some experience for it, so I guess we're going to do that.
I greet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you? Not so good, matey. Grisella, the barkeep over at Winter's Cradle, cut me off. How am I supposed to get any proper fishing done? I don't know, just do it without liquor, maybe? The barkeep says I'd be drinking too much. What does she know? I've only overturned my boat 4 times. Anyway, I need me wine to fish proper like. Well, if there's anything I can do to support your downward spiral into oblivion, you could go to Pomba and fetch me some wine. Then I could get back to me fishing. Be grateful for it. I'd go to get it myself, but 2 summers past, I got so mad at that pompous Pombab that I threw his sorry behind into Lac Dinishir. You mean like this bottle I have with me? You got a bottle of wine for me, matey. I am grateful indeed. Don't drink it all in one place, buddy. Farewell. And we got another 100 gold and 100 XP and 6 gold. Right, there is one other little questy thing that we can do, and that is to come over here and meet this young fellow at the bridge. And we're going to quick save before that, because this is a little bit treacherous. Quick, we've got to get Hrothgar. There are monsters in town. They almost ate me. Wrong key. Well, slow down there. What are you talking about? Monsters, a whole bunch of them. They came down to the shore while I was fishing. I dropped everything and ran when I saw them, but they didn't chase me. I thought they were going to eat me, but I guess they were just after me fish. Where are these monsters now? Just over the bridge down by the lake. My dad told me not to fish so far out by myself, but I couldn't help it. That's where I catch the big ones. He's going to kill me when he finds out I've lost today's catch, all because of those stupid monsters. Don't worry, we'll deal with them and get your fish back. Okay, it's just a bunch of goblins. It's actually not that bad, and as you can see, we can see them from here. If I can see them, I can shoot them. They can also shoot me, but I want you to stand your ground. It's not, oh, damn it, it's not letting me attack because it thinks I'm on stand my ground. Okay, everybody attack. Ooh, I'm doing quite poorly. Poor health. How about, can you come and heal me, please? Ooh, Oh, I'm using a healing kit on myself. Never mind. And that's it. They're all dead. But they give us a whole bunch of hand axes, light shields, and short bows, which are going to be super useful. The hand axe and light shields we can basically sell, or I can keep them as weapons for some of my characters. Probably not. But the bows down here are going to outfit most of my party. There's the knuckle-headed trout that we needed for the young man. And that is it. That is as far as I've ever gotten through this adventure. I know there is a little mission that the mayor or whatever he is, the councilman, whatever, gives us to go and search for the caravan that's a little bit overdue. Were you able to get my fish back? Today is your lucky day. Here's your fish. Thank you. Got to get home now. Farewell. Rightio. Let's go and sell this stuff to Pomeb, whatever his name is. Actually, before we sell stuff, we need to give that bow to you. There we go. And you have some arrows, but I'm going to get you some more. You are fine. What we're going to do is I'm going to give... You already got a short bow. Great. I'm going to give that short bow to the rogue, and she's going to swap out her heavy crossbow for a short bow. We just need to get her some arrows. And then that heavy crossbow and bolts we're going to give to the cleric. So that's going to be your missile weapons, and we'll make that your current weapon. So you're set up good. You're currently using... Yeah, you got your bow in hand. Very good. You've got a short bow. You have a light crossbow. You have the heavy crossbow. You have the short bow. And I have the long bow. And we actually have a spare short bow, which we're not going to use. So we'll sell that. Leather hide doesn't give us much. But we're going to get a bit of gold for all of these. Right. So, I need some more arrows. So I hope that's enough for me to start with. You need some more arrows. And you have your backup weapon. You have all the stuff you're going to need. You have everything you're going to need. You have everything you're going to need. And you just need some arrows. There we go. We bought all the healing kits we could from him. He doesn't have any potions. It's not worthwhile buying anything else. There's no armor that's going to be of any use to us. The wizard's hat gives concentration. 142. No, I think I'm better off saving that money for healing potions. Let's go to... do we have anything else to finish? No, Hrothgar wants to see us. So what we'll do is we'll go over here to the temple, have a chat with them, buy up as many healing potions as we can, which won't be a lot because they're expensive, even the really small ones.
mentioned there were strangers in town. What is it you want?
I'm Tony. Are you the high priest of this temple?
Yes, I am Everard. Everard of Tempus, battle priest of the Lord of Battles. What brings you here?
Lots of stuff I could ask. I don't really want to go through all of this text at the moment because I'm going to walk myself hoarse. We just want to buy stuff from him. Now, we can get him to cast heals and whatever on us. Don't care about that at the moment, so let's close that off. All I really want are these healing potions. We have enough for one for each of us. And then maybe a second one for you. And we don't have enough to buy. Let's buy one, two of those. And there we go. That's the best we can do. All right. Let's talk to councilman.
Well met, friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourselves comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Impressive. I sincerely hope I have as much luck in my quest for fortune and glory.
Indeed. Well then, this might interest you. I'm putting together an expedition of sorts, one which would surely provide opportunities for both fortune and glory. This is the business I wish to speak to you about.
Tell me more.
We've received word from Kuldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains. I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kuldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
Sounds exciting. Count us in.
Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kuldahar within a few days. With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters? Perhaps we could help.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. Pomab, the local shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store. He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caravan is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business. Now, normally I take Pomab's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
So, what is it you want me to do?
I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between Easthaven and Caravan. Caravans always stick close to the shoreline this time of year. Once you find it, see the caravan safely to Easthaven. In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey. Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Kuldahar Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
Right, let's do it. I could rest. But, where's the door? Oh, there it is. Closed behind us. Made it hard for me to work out where the exit was. I probably should rest, actually, mostly because Frulo there is a little bit injured, but I think we'll be all right. I mean, she does have a... Well, let's just do that, shall we? Rescue the caravan. Let's go. Wolves. Straight up, right? Right, my sorceress would be the one that gets attacked straight away, wouldn't it? And killed. So one thing I wish they had in this game was formations. Because there's no way... I'm actually going to reload that save. There's no way to specify, particularly changing areas, but like even when I run down the road, there's no way to specify the formation that my team actually has behind me, so that when we run into trouble, I have no control over that, and it is actually a little bit annoying. So what I'm going to do... Where is she? Okay, she's casting a spell at the moment. I'm going to let her continue to cast that spell. It looks like most of us, with the exception of me for some reason, are attacking pretty good and picking up targets well. Where is she? Right there. Let's move... No, I don't want you leaving per se. How about I get you with the halberd and you move there? Maybe you get your halberd out and you move forward to there, because this is not going as well as I would have liked. Can you heal? What happened there? I want you to heal her. Okay, she drank a healing potion anyway. We're all good. Right, we survived that reasonably well. Just a tiny little bit of damage. Okay, there's a caravan right there, which is rather unfortunate. And nothing else. What's it going to show us? Empty and abandoned in the snow. Let's hope that they didn't get dragged in here by something nasty. Oh, like orc warriors. You're kidding me. We're coming up against orc warriors when we're level 1. You... Good. You're in the back for once. I'll let you cast whatever you're going to cast. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. And you're going to do that. Hopefully, this initial volley will kill that orc. Very good. And then let's hope... Okay, we got that guy. It's just this one left. And we got him as well. Okay. Hey, 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 hey! Where do you think you're going? No, 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 no. There must be more of them out that way. I don't see them. Then again, I don't have the infravision that both of those guys do. Right. Around the corner. We have an archer back there. Okay, everybody, take on the commander, please. What spells do you have? You've used up all your first level spells. How about a Ray of Frost at the commander, please? You are still stuck back here. Hopefully you can hit him from all the way back there. Yep. And, yep. I thought we killed that warrior already. I don't like the fact that one of my companions died, and I probably... Oh, no. Okay, two of them died. Sorry, I'm going to reload. I can't have that many of them dying that quickly. I can't believe how brutal this is. It's supposed to be geared towards a party of 4, with 6 being easy. And I've got a party of 6, and... No. I would not call this combat easy in any way, shape, or form. Stand your ground, please. Can you... This is your last heal. All right. Oh, there was a shaman up there as well. Okay, that shaman is definitely our first target. Like, one hit. One hit. Dead. I don't know if that first... all of the first adventures that you normally did in Icewind Dale gave you a level before you went and did this adventure. But this is a little bit screwed up. I tell you what. Let's switch those guys. Why are we all... I thought we were all hiding for some reason. Even I will switch to a melee weapon rather than a missile weapon. This game is not liking so I've rushed in with melee rather than missile weapons, and I'm obliterating things. Interesting. Why did it put 1 point into parry and 2 points into spellcraft? Do not know. I'm going to stick with the archery combat style. Because that gives me rapid shot. Which might help. We will see. Let's level up all of our characters because we can, even in the middle of combat, which is nice. Yep, going to give you the archery combat style as well. Let's grab your rapid shot. And you are our sorceress. What do we want to give you? We want to give you... Is conjuration? Yeah, they are. They're not evocation. So I think I've got the 2 evocation spells already. Blades of Fire, Transmutation, Necromancy, Color Spray's Illusion, Conjuration. Yeah, we got the 2. I think we're going to get... Oh, we don't have any spells. I could swap some out. No, I'm not going to bother swapping anything out. Oh, I get an extra cantrip. Okay, Acid Splash then. Okay. And then finally, our favoured soul. What does that do? +1 bonus to attack and +1 magical damage. Action from alignment. Shield of Faith. I think we're going to get rid of... I can't. You're not letting me swap any spells out. Why not? Thought I could... It says left click to remove the spell, but it won't let me. Alright. A little bit annoying that we can't add a decent healing spell. Where are you? Switch you back to your bow. And... no. We'll let you keep your bow, for your axe out for the moment. You're going to come across 3 orcs. In fact, why... Oh, God. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you killed one of those guys with the first hit. Oh, that's a shaman. That wolf just suddenly disappear, or? Yeah, it must have been a summons of some sort. Alright, we made it through the fight that time. Yeah, I get the feeling that you're normally second level when you start this dungeon. Because this feels just way too much. If we hadn't have got our level when we did, we might have never got through that fight. And even you can't identify that ring. Well, that's annoying. What about you? Can you identify it? No. Nobody can identify that ring. It's probably just like a ring of protection +1 or something even simpler than that. So, that was the shaman. We didn't search his body. Scale mail, mace and a light shield, and the orc commander. Chainmail, a battle axe. I need some people to carry some stuff. You've got... Right. I'm not even sure where we came in here. Oh, there. Yes, that's right. We came in here. We didn't go anywhere down this way. There's nothing here. That's fine. And then in this middle section here, looks like we have a lockbox. It says lockbox. No. There's lockbox, but it's not actually locked. Just quick save before we open this because, I don't know. Scroll of Lesser Restoration. And then over here, this is probably all the loot from the caravan. Intact but opened. Okay, so why did I not move from there? Am I on mode or something, maybe? Okay. Let's just make sure we've been to all of these spots. I've got a funny feeling we haven't cleared out down this way fully. Nope, we have not. Ooh, you're a little bit hurt. How about you drink? And then what we might do is we might get you. We didn't grab your rapid shot, did we? How about you switch back to rapid shot? And that might be most, if not all of them. Nope. Oh, there's an ogre back there. And an orc commander. Alright, everybody. Orc commander first, please. Okay. Now, everybody, the ogre. Good. And then there's one more. Possibly two more. Is that it? It feels like it. All right. So the ogre is dead. He has the contract on him. The commander has more armor. This archer, light crossbow. All right. Studded leather armor. Didn't need that for anybody. Chainmail. We're good for. Who's using crossbows? You're using crossbows? You can have that. Right. Bloodstone. Okay, lots of interesting things there. Don't know what that scroll is either. I'm assuming the quest is going to be... Okay, we just got to return with the news of its mysterious fate. And I'm assuming then that someone will come from East Haven and we will load up all of this. Actually, let's just double check. Did I? Where are we? Yeah, this was the two areas that we killed those other groups in. Let's just double check. We've looted that trunk already, haven't we? We have. And there was nothing else here. Okay, we've done everything we can.
Oh, good. You've returned. What news of the caravan from Caravan?
Came across the caravan just outside of town. It looks like it had been attacked some time ago by orcs. Tracked the orcs to a nearby cave, paid them back for their butchery. The caravan supplies are safe within the cave.
Strange. It is not usual for orcs to be so brazen as to attack caravans so close to town. I wonder if it is the anticipation of the coming winter that is driving their actions, or if it is something more. In any case, at least we can still retrieve the supplies, thanks to you. You've proven yourself to be quite capable. I'm glad you've decided to come along with us to Kuldahar. We still have preparations to make before we can depart for Kuldahar. take this list of supplies to Pomab's Emporium across town. While you're there, you might outfit yourselves with whatever gear you think you may need. Return here when you are packed and ready to go.
Very well. How are we doing for gold? 152, but we've got a lot of stuff to sell. What is this? More barbarians come to my shop, no doubt, with nothing to barter but more wolf pelts and polished stones. Actually, Hrothgar sent me on to deliver this supply list, now to fit myself for the expedition to Kandahar. Very well, give it here. I do not remember signing you up for the expedition, though. As the official financier of the expedition, the decision who goes and who stays will be up to me, not that oath, Hrothgar. Do you understand? I hate to break this to you, but Hrothgar is leading the expedition. You're just a shopkeeper, and a rude one at that. Whatever, little man. Just show me what you have for sale. How dare you speak to me in such a manner? Do you know who I am? I don't care who you are. I just want to buy something. I know all of this. Whatever. Can I buy something, please? Appraise skill. You browse the merchant's wares. Okay, so let's sell all the obvious stuff first that we don't need. And that. I don't know if we should keep that or not. I feel like we probably should. We can sell that leather. We can sell that and that and that. And we can sell those. And we can sell that. Yes, that is good. The rest of that you're going to keep. That's fine. That's yours. That's good. Although I should probably get you another lot of arrows just to be safe. Who knows how long it's going to be before we get a chance to resupply. You're good. Get you another lot of arrows. And I'll take another lot as well. So, do we spend 100 gold to identify that? Actually, we can't identify it. There is no option to identify it. How the hell are we going to get that stuff identified? And as far as equipment goes, he really doesn't have anything he didn't have last time. Or stuff that we haven't already sold back to him, so we'll get the wizard's hat for our sorceress. Where is she? There you are. Damn it, I hate... It's a waste of money. I keep forgetting about that when I play this game. Don't want any of that, don't want that. And nothing there. Can the temple identify my stuff for me? Because it's pretty useless having it sitting there if I can't identify it and or use it. Or actually, No. Oh, yes, you identified the scroll. It's caused fear, but you still didn't identify the ring. No. Okay, we'll get rid of the scroll. We don't want that.
Your journey has brought you to this temple again.
Ah, identify. There we go. It is lesser resistance. I might give that to our mage just because. I'm not going to bother paying to get healed. We'll sell that though. But the only other thing I can buy now is I can't afford to buy that extra potion. A little disappointed they don't have anything else though. And I should have built my favoured soul manually so that I could be sure she had at least one first level healing spell. We're going to go into this inn so that we can sleep and heal. Place is always empty except for this guy. Well met, Quimby. I'll take a room, thank you. And we're done. Wonderful. Don't really think there's much else we can do to prepare at the moment. We've all got a decent amount of weapons, ammunition, and so forth. So
There you are. All is set. The others are assembling as we speak. Are you ready to leave as well?
yep. So it was the patchwork militia set off from East Haven, bound for the troubled village of Kuldahar, with the party of strangers in tow. On they travelled across the windswept tundra of the Dale, through the foothills of the spine of the world, and upwards on the steep and treacherous trails of the Kuldahar Pass. Eager to seek out the evil that threatened the pass, they did not expect it to find them first. High upon the cliffs of the pass, a band of frost giants have prepared an ambush. What the hell? Hurling boulders and dislodging massive outcroppings of rock and snow, the giants sparked an avalanche that thundered down the mountainside and crashed down upon the heads of the unsuspecting expedition. Okay, we're all dead. Game over. That's it. End of the stream, folks. Sorry. Those fortunate enough to survive the avalanche pulled themselves free of the mountain of snow and bodies that now barred the way back to East Haven. Battered and disheartened by the loss of their comrades, the survivors had little choice but to continue on to Kuldahar alone. Oh. What, just us? What the hell are we shooting at? Goblins. Alright. Merciful gobs, you're lucky to be alive or you will write anything broken. Seems to be in one piece. Who are you? I'm just an aging soul who prefers the solitude of these mountains to the hustle and bustle of town life. I tell you, I've lived in this pass for years and I've never seen anything like what just happened. You witnessed the avalanche? Yep, I saw the whole thing. I was sleeping in my cave over yonder when I felt the ground begin to shake and heard a rumble, something fierce. I stumbled outside just in time to see the avalanche come crashing down. It's a good thing you ran forward instead of back into the pass like the others. Poor bastards. One thing's for sure, I'm not digging their bodies out from under there. You'll have to wait till the snows melt to receive a proper burial. Do you perchance know the way to Kuldahar? Kuldahar, why would you want to go to that miserable little burg? Nothing there but a big tree and a bunch of shacks and lean-tos. It's an eyesore, if you ask me. There's been word of some sort of trouble. We come to lend whatever aid we can. Fool's errand. You'd better off worrying about yourselves and leaving them townsfolk to deal with their own problems. Do you know the way or not? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to point you in the right direction. Follow this trail east through the valley. Kuldahar lies just beyond the old mill. But you do well to keep your guard up. There are goblins everywhere between here and there. Filthy little buggers. Ever since those town folks abandoned their farmsteads, they've been crawling all over the valley like they own the place. Thank you, and farewell. Yeah, we just killed... Oh. Somehow there was a goblin right in the middle of us. Oh, God, we're getting attacked from every angle here. Mm-hmm. Is there any more around here that I need to worry about? Oop, you're a bit hurt. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to use one of my raised dead coins on her because, yeah, otherwise I've got to do so much stuff again. Can we heal you? You don't have a healing kit. Who does? I do. Split those. Wow. Yeah. Perfect. Are there any... What is that, the cave we just came out of? Or is that the Hermit's Cave? 1 minute it wants to let us go in there and the next minute it doesn't. Let's quick save. Let's see if we can actually go into that cave. Oh no. Only leads a short way into the rock face. Very few goblin bodies are around. There's a few chickens that are uninjured. 30 gold there. Barrel with a cure potion in it. More goblins. Let's have a look what this is. Okay. Oh. Oh. I was going to say, no goblins in here. No, there's just an ogre. Or is it a troll? Challenge rating. Very difficult. Doesn't actually say whether he is an ogre or a troll, but I'm assuming he's an ogre. What happens when we talk to him? Head hurt. Why you make Gorig's head hurt, skinny people? I'm not doing anything to make your head hurt. Why it hurt then? Why? Want to pound head through walls, make pain go away. What's wrong with your head? No. Walk here from my cave. Need to answer call. Now cannot end the head. It hurts. I don't think that's a very good idea. I mean... I don't want to fight him. I didn't want to trick him into killing himself, because that seems a little bit cruel. I mean, he is an ogre, though. Probably should have dispatched him to help protect everybody. What do we got over this way? Crazy Goblin Marshal, uninjured. I'm almost betting that the minute we talk to him, a whole bunch of goblins will run out from somewhere. Got a dead wolf there. What am I doing here? Right. Ooh, two creatures that are doing something that they don't understand. What do you mean? I mean, what am I doing here? I don't understand why we were called here. Called here? What do you mean? It's like a gnawing in my stomach when I'm hungry. I must have eaten something in this damned pass and it won't let me be. Why can't I stop? Make it end. Something is controlling them. Uh-oh. Who you? I'm Olgar, Chief of Bleeding Eye. Bow before me and pay tribute. Are you serious? Do not mock Chief of Bleeding Eye. You give tribute now or die. Sorry, but I'm not going to give you a tribute. You insist me, wolves. You insult me. Wolves will feed on your flesh tonight. How many are there? Oh, it's only 4. Yeah. Attack. Attack. Got any spells? How about a ray of frost? Thank you very much. How about an attack? Attack. And an attack. There we go. Big bad guy is down. As is that guy. As is that guy. As is that guy. Minor injuries, but we came out of it pretty damn good. Applebane. A dagger called Applebane. The dagger forged to slay apples. Okay, everybody in there is dead. Let's just have a look at... We've got a scroll unidentified. We have a battle axe and some chain mail. An Applebane. Small steel dagger with a shadow top handle. Applebane was once owned by the halfling thief Pelywin Redgrass. Pelywin was a kind but morose individual who spent most of his time sitting in a large rocking chair that he took with him on adventures. Right. Before important adventures, he would just sit in his rocking chair and eat apples with the aid of his dagger. Elwyn's blade was so rarely used for combat that his... Thanks for the subscription, St. Salvius.
See you all later. Back to work.
Have a good day. Pelywin's blade was so rarely used for combat that his comrades started calling it Applebane. And it's just a +1 dagger. Well, that's a cute little thing. Let's give it to our thief. I don't know if they'll use it because they don't have... Well, technically, it's going to be better than that dagger because that dagger has only an attack bonus, whereas this one is an enhancement which will be a bonus to both attack and damage. So we'll use that instead, and we'll probably end up selling that. Not that we're actually going to use is the wrong word. There is some stairs down here. Let's quick save. We have a little bit of injuries, but let's see how we go. Goblins. Ooh, healer's kit. Very nice. Healing supplies we are running a little low on. Throwing axes and a silver ingot. There's another door there. Is there anything else? And there's a ladder over here. Very strange. Let's do the other door first. Because if anything... Ooh.
Hi there.
Shh, be quiet or the goblins will hear us. What are you doing in the closet? I'm hiding from the goblins. They got my dad and sister. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it can't be that comforting for me to just say it, but it will be okay. Let me take you to the village. I'll help you from there. Don't worry about me. I'll go to the temple in Kuldahar. I know the way. Now that the goblins are dead, it'll be easy to get there. Bye. Farewell. Is there anything else? Nothing in the room. Okay. So, let's have a look. What's up the ladder? Yes, I'd like to climb the ladder. More goblins. Goblin, goblin, archer, marshal, goblin. How about we all attack the archer, marshal? Maybe not all of us, but I will. Ooh. What are you? Another marshal. Leather armor, short bow, and some more arrows. Leather armor, short bow, and more arrows. All right. Why can you not merge those arrows? They are the same arrows as everything else. I don't get it. Alright. Well. No other way out of this room, so we'll go back down. And out the way we came in. Can we rest out here? No resting allowed in this area. Ooh. That's Kuldahar Pass right there. And there's Kuldahar. That's where we're headed.
Fighting their way through the goblin-infested valley of the pass, the survivors of the doomed East Haven expedition at last came upon the small hamlet of Kuldahar. Nestled within the roots of a massive oak tree, the tiny cottages were a welcome sight for the weary travelers. As the party approached the town, a warm breeze blew over them, chasing away the chill of the frozen pass, and carrying with it the sweet scent of cooking fires.
Hi there.
I knew you'd make it through, I just knew it. Who are you and how'd you know we're coming? I'm Nate. Arundel said that help was on its way. I've been out here every day keeping a lookout for you. Where is the rest of your army? Are you just the scouts or something? We are alone. I thought that the 10 towns would send an army to help us. Who's Arundel? Arundel's my friend. He's the oldest and smartest man in the whole world. He can talk to animals, you know. You should probably go see him. He'll be wanting to talk to you too. Where can we find him? He lives across this bridge on the other side of the brook. Just look for the house with the 3 big rocks out the front. Rightio, thank you, Nate. What's in this house here? Ah, where so the wind blows, traveller, seek shelter and supplies, mayhap. Good day and cheer to you, sir. My name is Girth. I tell by the cut of your cloth and the bearing that you are a visitor fresh to Kuldahar. Is there something you wish to purchase? What is this place? This is my shop, friend. I supply caravans in the shade of this great oak. This shop was my father's and my father's before him. It dates almost 3 generations back, if you can believe it. Like many of the places in Kuldahar and the surrounding lands, there is much history to be found if one digs deep enough. Are you a historian? No, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. I dabble in time's passage, perhaps, but it is not a full-time occupation, merely a hobby. I do enjoy learning more of the past and examining trinkets from around the area. I have quite a collection, a little museum of sorts. Some call it junk, but what sort of things do you collect? Keys, notes, books on the region. If you happen to come across any in your travels, I'd pay a fair sum for them to take them off your hands. If I come across keys, books, or documents that I may need later, can I purchase them back? Of course, I purchase such things only for my own interest and to preserve the history and culture of the region. They do not end up on a rattling caravan to some Kalasham market, that's for certain. Very well, may I see what you have for sale? That means he might buy the caravan. I might be able to sell the caravan contract to him, but maybe not a good idea yet. Let's sell that. That. He won't buy those. And he won't buy those. Will you buy... No, he won't buy short bows. Or the dagger. Or the battle axe. The thieves' tools should go over there. we have anything else that he will buy? He won't buy any of that. He won't buy that. No, he won't buy any of that stuff. He's got arrows, clubs, daggers, quarterstaffs, throwing axes. He's got lots of wine. He might have a few healer's kits. Does he have just the one? No, he has multiples. Hallelujah, I can buy a bunch and give everybody some. Oh, a gem bag. Is it worthwhile buying that? If it automatically puts gems into the gem bag when you get them, that would be good, but I don't think it does. I will waste 33 gold on it for now and see what happens. And we shall remember that this guy exists, and we can sell stuff back to him later. There was nothing outside here. This looks like the house with the big rocks in front of it. Arundel.
Welcome. I've been expecting you for some time now.
Expecting us?
Yes, well, bad news travels upon swift wings in these mountains. I know about your expedition from East Haven. I know why you are here, for it was I who sent for you.
You must be Arundel.
Yes, I am Arundel, known to some as the Archdruid of Kuldahar. Though I invite you to dispense with the formalities and just call me Arundel, plain and simple. Titles tend only to serve one's own vanity and aren't really of much use in this small mountain community.
So, you can tell me what's going on around here?
Yes. It was I who sent Hallister to East Haven for help. His death weighs heavily upon my conscience. For not only was he a student of mine, but he was also a friend and trusted companion. He will be missed, as will Hrothgar and the other members of your expedition.
You know about the avalanche.
Yes, I know. I also know that it was no accident. Someone or something did not want your party to reach Kuldahar alive.
Tell me, Arundel, what troubles this town?
There are malevolent forces at work in these mountains. Forces that seek to undermine the delicate balance we druids have struggled to preserve for centuries.
Could you be more specific?
Oh, would that I could. The face of the evil remains hidden, but its presence is unmistakable. All about us, there are signs of its damaging influence on the balance. The unnatural weather, the recent rash of abductions, the numerous monster sightings in the pass. These all point towards something sinister. Even the animals sense something is amiss.
Tell me about the disturbances.
I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of?
The unnatural weather.
The weather in these mountains has always been harsh, but never like this. Fierce storms ravage the valley without warning, often lasting for several days at a time, before vanishing as quickly as they come. It is barely midway into leafall, and yet the pass to the south has been snowed in entirely. Weather such as this is most unnatural. Nature presents itself in cycles that are predictable by those who know what to look for. I can only tell you of what little I know.
Abductions.
Oh, yes, terrible, terrible. At first, there were tales told by travelers of companions disappearing into the night, snatched up from their bedrolls as they camped along the narrow trail that winds through the pass. We did not think much of these tales, for such occurrences are not unheard of in these mountains. Then one night, Conman's boy Sheemish went missing. The next morning, the whole town searched for the boy, but turned up nothing. He was just gone, vanished without a trace.
Strange indeed.
The boy was just the first. Several nights later, another disappeared. Megan Potts, the local midwife. Her husband Khalil was grief-stricken to the point of madness. With barely a word to anyone, he snatched up his sword and marched off into the darkness after his wife. No one has heard from him since. And now, the abductions are occurring more frequently. Iden, the old innkeeper from the Evening Shade, was taken only 3 days ago. I can only tell you of what little I know.
Monster
I'm
sightings.
sure you have noticed by now. There seems to be quite a few goblins about. It is not usual to see so many of their kind roaming the mountains so late in the year. It is almost as something has drawn them out of their holes, like carrion birds drawn to the scent of death. As if the goblins weren't enough, several giants have been spotted moving through the pass in groups as large as 10. That many giants traveling together in such numbers indicates they are organized and are acting with a singular purpose. I have watched their activities closely. Their tracks trace a deliberate pattern through the mountains, almost as if they were on patrol. Another thing, while I was out scouting the giants, I discovered other sets of tracks I have never encountered before. What manner of beast made them? I could not say. I can only tell you of what little I know. The balance. It is what the druids of Kuldahar hold sacred and have worked to preserve for generations. It is all around us. It is us. Balance is the harmony that is achieved when man and nature learn to coexist, no longer contending with one another, but coming together as two parts of a whole.
Okay, I understand.
Balance is the belief that this town is built upon, the very reason for its existence. Druids of Sylvanas, the Oak Father, have tended this shrine since the beginning. For hundreds of years, we have striven to achieve the ideal balance between man and nature. When settlers finally came to this pass, it was the Archdruid Tolban, my predecessor, who laid the foundation for the relationship that led to the birth of this community.
What shrine are you talking about?
The great oak, the massive tree that stands above us, around us. It is a holy shrine to Sylvanas, for it was he who planted its seed when Faerun was first born. It is a testament to the raw power of nature, a monument to its ability to thrive in the face of adversity. Thanks to Tolban, the great oak we druids called the Kuldahar, and the town that has come to be known by the same name, have together become a monument of even greater significance. A monument to the balance.
Who is Tolban?
Tolban was the catalyst for the transformation of the shrine from a sacred grove to a thriving community in which man and nature exist as one. At first, settlers were kept away from the site. The druids of old saw outsiders as an affront to the sanctity of the tree and its sphere of benign influence. They erected thorny brambles to keep intruders out, and used their powers to frighten away the men and women that came to build homes in a place they felt was obviously so close to the gods. It wasn't until the succession of Archdruid Tolban that things changed. Unlike his predecessors, he believed that the settlement of the valley was not only inevitable, but it was actually the will of Sylvanas. He also believed that we had been wrong in keeping the settlers away, and certain that the Oak Father had intended people to share in the miracle of the Great Oak from the beginning. When Tolban finally became Archdruid, he formed a plan to fulfill the destiny of this sacred site by bringing about a union between the Great Oak Shrine and the settlers. It was this union that the Archdruid Tolban believed would achieve the harmony that we had been striving for generations. The harmony between man and nature. As it stands, Kuldahar is a monument to this vision. The tree and town exist in a natural symbiosis, where it is next to impossible to tell where one leaves off and the other begins. But now, the balance is threatened.
So, what do we need to do about this?
I fear that if we do not soon discover the source of these disturbances, then all that we have worked for will be destroyed. The evil that has come to these mountains infects this town like a disease. As its people suffer, so does the tree suffer from the sickness that attacks the balance, corrupting it with its very presence. Already, the circle of warmth that radiates from the Great Oak has begun to recede. We were forced to abandon the outlying farmsteads as a result of the shrine's fading power. If we do not take action soon, I am afraid that the life-giving warmth will cease altogether. Both the Great Oak and the town, nestled within its roots, will die. This must not happen. We need your help.
Very well, together we shall root out this evil that threatens this town. What must we do?
I suggest you begin by investigating the Vale of Shadows. It is a place not far from here. Darkness has always clung to the floor of the small canyon, as if the light of the sun itself were wary of the place. There are a number of ancient crypts hidden within the shadows of the Vale's narrow cliff walls. There have been rumors of the dead awakening and emerging from their dusty tombs to walk once more amongst men. If these rumors are true, then I suspect that whatever is responsible for disturbing their slumber may be behind the other disturbances as well. Go to the Vale of Shadows, learn what you can about the happenings there, then return here and we shall discuss a course of action. Good luck, and farewell.
Also, use this enchanted gem to help you in your travels. It will instantly teleport you to areas that you have previously explored. Oh, isn't that nice? A gem of teleportation. That didn't go into the gem bag, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So... we need to find somewhere to rest. And somewhere to get some supplies. So, oh, that's the Tolban statue. Rightio. What does the map say? The tavern up there, which I don't think is that. No, that's not even marked on the map. That's where the Vale of Shadows is over there. We've got a temple, an airship, a tavern, a blacksmith, an inn, a tower, a general store, and the Kuldahar Pass. Let's be thorough.
Hello.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Easy friend, just have some questions. Questions? What kind? Who are you? He's the potter. Closed his shop and packed up his things as soon as the pass is clear. He's heading to Baldur's Gate. Best of luck. Yeah, not going to bother him. Where did our map go? There we go. Mini map. We were not all of us made it. Sympathies. The pass is snowed in. Yeah, no. You don't really have anything I want to know about. Run. The Vale's filled with Yetis. Try to outrun them. Two of them still chasing me. Run. Get help. Oh, great. Everybody, come and attack some Yetis. The Yeti pelt. Let's hope they sell well. So that's where we need to go. That's the pass to the Vale. You can expect more Yetis in there, I would think. Someone's house with nothing of use in it. Can't sleep in the bed. Brother Ferg. Greetings, weary traveller. You in need of aid? Yes, perhaps you can tell me where I can find services. What do you seek? I need a healer. Blessings of the broken god are upon you, for you stand before the house of the bleeding rose. This is a place dedicated to the worship of the Lord on the rack, Ilmanta. All who are in need of succor are welcome here. Please step inside, and Reverend Sister Kalina shall ease your suffering. Thank you. We'll see what it's like in there. I'm not a big fan of Ilmanta as a god. Even though I don't think he is actually evil. Does anyone tell you look a lot like Brother Ferg? They are twins. Just curious. I was told to talk to... yeah. Running out of curatives, afraid. Where else can I find them? The gnome Oswald Fiddlebender is known to dabble in alchemy. Thank you for the information.
Good tidings to you.
Sister Kalina, I presume. I told you could provide the services of a healer. You're correct. Privileged to bestow what aid I can. Acting head, who is normally in charge? Up until a few weeks ago, Reverend Mother Edgina. She's missing, presumed dead. Tell me your high priest was abducted. Perhaps, we're not quite sure. She grew tired of standing by while people around us were being snatched up in the night. She decided to hold a midnight vigil on the outskirts of the town and hope that she might share in the suffering of those taken. That was the last we saw of her. You mentioned Reverend Brother O. Who is he? Visiting senior priest. He passed through Kuldahar several days ago. From Cormier. He promised to return with aid once he reached Bryn Shander. Healing. What aid can you offer? Okay, they can give multiple cure light wounds, but limited cure mass wounds. I sell those pelts. I can, that is good. What about that? Yep. Those. Beautiful. And that. And even that. Wonderful. That means I can probably also sell that. And that. And that. And that's it. Tempted to buy up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like 350 gold for all of those. Even afford all of these, so I think I will buy them. Let's hope we don't need them for a while. Hope I don't need to buy any other supplies either. If I can find somewhere to sleep, I'll be all good. I probably should save now that I'm in Kuldahar, shouldn't I? I don't remember how to spell it. That'll do. Oh, Kuldahar. Okay, it was up the top there. I just didn't notice it. So we got to come up the hill. Oh, hang on. No, let's come down here first. Okay, see what these buildings are all about. Just someone's house. Mummy's tea. Remove disease, single use. Sure, we'll take that. This is a shop of some kind by the looks of it. Make that a tavern. What have we got? Townsperson, Amelia, Whitcomb, townsperson, Lyson, and oh, that's mine, and that.
Good tidings to ya.
No, that's fine. Ooh. Huh? The earth was going on about one of the tombs, said to be in the Vale of Shadows, said one of the tombs of Kresilak the Black Wolf, terrorizing this region years ago. He did with a whole legion of soldiers, shamans and priests under his banner. Rumour has it he has a sword as large as a man, able to cleave enemies in half. The sword carries some sort of enchantment that helped ward off the cold, but not the chill of death, I'd wager. Alright. Keep your damn horses stabled, I'll get to you in a... Oh, what's this? Some sort of magery? Excuse me? Surprised to see a new face in Kuldahar is all, though I thought I'd seen another customer, but I thought I'd never see another customer, but the past buried in snow as it is. Must be looking for something fierce to brave the winter's chill like this. Looking for a meal. Is Amelia after tell that filthy goateed wine spider squatting behind the bar to stop drinking the stock and fire up the oven? But you'd best shout, he's too deep in his cups to hear you if you talk civilized like. Where can I find a room? Well, you're in and out of luck. We don't have any rooms, but that pug-nosed, knee-high at the evening shade old one has rooms for let if you're interested. Better hope you have enough coin, though. I doubt a pile of gold would be enough for that copper-wrenching mole. I take it you don't like halflings. Nothing to do with him being a half-man. It's if so that then most of Kuldahar would be guilty. It's his manner. Oh dear, how so? Well, the previous innkeeper is one of the folk who's gone missing of late. Things is, he's one of the ones that seemed to know he was going missing because he left a claim on who to pass the inn onto in case he needed to be put to sleep with a shovel. Then barely a day after he is gone, Old One shows up like a winter wolf out of the fresh fallen snow with the claim in his paws and sets up shop pretty as you please. People leave legacies and wills all the time. Well, I knew Aiden, and the fool was a right enough fellow, but he had the palsy so bad he couldn't even write his own name, much less a claim, and that's even if he was in the know about his letters, which he wasn't. Maybe I'll ask Old One about the claim he has. In the meantime, where do I find a meal around here? I'll go speak to the barkeep. I don't really want a meal, but I guess I'll ask him and see what's going on. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Let's just get out of here. It didn't cost us anything either, thankfully, so... And what's in this room? Townsperson. It's a very big house. Lots of space. I don't think I'll bother entering the airship just yet. This is the blacksmith here. Okay. Spent all my money now, so I can't buy the bows that I would like to buy, but... Welcome, stranger. What can I do for you? Greetings. My name is Tony. Who might you be? My name's Conlon. I'm the local smithy. For these parts, if you're needing a sharp blade or a stout mace, I'm the man to see. Best take advantage while I'm still here. Going somewhere. With all the skullduggery that's been going on around here, I imagine I'll not be around much longer. So you're planning to leave town. I wish that were possible. The southern pass has long since snowed in, but with the damnable weather we've been having lately, now I hear tell that even the northern route to the 10 towns has been blocked by an avalanche. Mark my words, none of us will last through the winter. We're all done for. I have no intention of dying here. Why is it that you're so ready to line your own grave? Not much for me to live for, really. My Mary passed a few years ago from the fever, and now my son's gone missing, snatched out of his bed in the middle of the night, right out from under my nose. He was just a boy. Any idea who or what took him? If I knew that, do you think I'd be standing around here pounding at metal? He just vanished, I tell you, gone without a trace. Even old Arundel couldn't find a trail, and he's got a nose for such things. I imagine whatever took him will come back for me next. I can't say it'll be unwelcome. I've spoken with Arundel. He believes the source of the disturbance may lie within the Valley of Shadows. That doesn't surprise me. The place reeks of evil. Most folk in the town avoid it like the plague. Those that wander off in that direction are never heard from again. Alright, let's see what you got for sale. Ooh, braces of defense AC8. That's very expensive, though. Helm of the Trusted Defender, 27,000 gold. We do have some stuff that our cleric could wear. Oh, not really. I thought she might be able to wear the half plate, but no. Or the banded mail, actually. Never mind. Daisy. Named for its ability to make victims push up daisies, the crossbow was used by renowned mage killer Vicolet Hawkeye. Vicolet was a half-elven mercenary who hired himself out to various adventuring companies as support. He would trail or flank his employers in dangerous environments and shoot any and all mages that he saw. A few mages even tried to use projected images to fool him, but the crafty half-elf always saw through the ruse. He retired a rich man and opened a vineyard for himself and his family. He later sold his crossbow to a cocky young human mercenary. It is believed that the new owner was not as skilled, came to an untimely end. It's just a +3 crossbow. I say just. And then there's some dark steel weapons. Evil Spider Crusher of Doom. +4 versus Vermin. Damage +2 versus Vermin. Faith Killer. Magic immunity 5%. Dispel magic on hit. +3 halberd. Is that a sling called Giant Killer? That is. Okay, +4 versus giants. Great Axe. Hell Pick, and it's a hammer. +4 enchantment. Light hammer. There is another longbow, but of course I can't afford it because I spent all that money on healing potions. Pig's Eye. Pikeman's End. Reliance. Enchanted short bows. The Black Bow. +3 short bow. Okay, said to be blessed by Tyr, I think it said. The Blade of Baal. The Love of Black Bess. That seems to be a mace or something, or is it a war mace? No, it's a, yeah, it's just a mace. +4 mace. Lucky Scimitar. Spear of White Ash. The Staff of Erin. +3 bonus. The Sword of Mylock Vale. Look at the price of that. +3. Only usable by good or neutral, and a +20 lore bonus. Tomb Sweeper. Troll Slayer. Lots of interesting weapons there. A little disappointed that there's no composite longbows and no enchanted longbows at all. Aha! Does he have... He has a longbow mold. I'm going to have to come back and buy that at some point. Oh, blacksmith workbench and the crate. Oh, look at that. It even has a longbow mold in it already. That requires 2 wooden planks. Let's take that and those and that. Now, who was it that had the craft weapons skill? You got -1 on all those. That's not good. You've got 7. Okay, so let's give that, those, and that to you. Let's see about making a longbow. Crafting succeeded. Wonderful. There we go. No, we didn't actually take it. There we go. And I think I'll give it to the elf, actually. We can sell that. Pity that uses up the longbow mold. Do we want to make any of these? We could make... No one can use the half plate. Leather armor mold is pretty much useless. We could sell the ingredients, though. And we could make a great sword, a long sword, a dagger, or a short knife. Let's ignore all that. Can we find the inn? We're stuck on something there. Assuming this is the inn here. Where's the innkeeper? Oh, there he is. Looking for a room, or do you want to let... You just want to let the chill in? I got no rooms for stragglers. Show some coin, or I'll show you the door. You Aldwin. Yeah, maybe. Do I know you? Amelia, the barmaid at the root cellar, mentioned you. She said you bought this in from a man named Ida before he vanished, that is. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. What did I just say there? No, I just heard Aldwin was the name of the innkeeper in Kuldahar. Do you have any rooms free? Yeah, we've got a little space left, but I don't want to hear any haggling over the prices here. This is the only inn in town, so you're either... Don't even be thinking you'll find a better deal anywhere else. This your inn. Yeah, why? Someone in town saying different? The barmaid mentioned you bought it or he vanished. Right up, serving wench with a voice like a harpy. Yeah, I know her, and she's right. I did buy this place from Iden, and I'm beginning to see why the old dodger wanted to sell this in and vanish right quick. Why? Well, he stuck me with this hole and not much business to be had. Winter's choked off all the passes, so that means no caravans and businesses. I hope old Iden got buried in a snowdrift or used as a chew bone by an ogre. Anyway, the claim's mine, so I got to make do. Iden wrote the claim to you? Yep, written in pen and ink, legally binding, every I dotted, every T crossed, for any fool to see. So, well, Iden had palsy, but you know that, right? So if this claim was written to you, of course, assuming that Alden knew how to write, which he didn't, then the script would hardly be as perfectly written as you say. Yeah, well, old Iden must have had someone write it for him then, because everything looks in order to me. It's not unheard of to have others write claims for you. All I know is the claim's mine. Now, do you want a room or not? If not, then get out. Yeah, we'll rest. All right. Let's head back out for a sec. There's something else over there, a tower to the west. How do I get over there? Oh, you've got to go all the way down and then back up again. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be doing that. Not just yet, anyway. Right, so we don't have a lot of gold at the moment. So I feel our best bet is to end this here, and next episode we will go and see about going to the Vale of Shadows. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I'm sorry about the break in videos because of the issues we were having screen capture. I'm probably going to stream another little bit in an hour or so. If not, it's because the video capture screwed up and I might have to go and try and source another video capture card tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this. I am, and we will catch you later. Bye now.